So I'm just so excited about what God's doing. So it's exciting. So we don't have a lot of time left, so I want to really, I know you've written a book, and I think I just titled your second book, so pray about that. Sounds really good. Okay, but tell us a little bit about that, and tell us your website. So if people want to research and get, look at what you've done, they can take a look.
It's MarleneTidwell.com. Okay. It's easy. It's a poetry book on nature, but it's not just poetry. It's vignettes, little stories that really, it's the backstory of each poem and beautiful photos. Someone said, well, you're kind of going in a different direction. And I said, no. I said, King David was a poet.
Right.
And he was poetry of praise, prayer, wisdom. I've written since I was a little girl, and so I just felt like, and my family actually really encouraged me as well, it's time to get some of the poetry published. So I want to get all of my poetry published. We will see, but this one is called Nature Sings.
I love it.
It's very, God speaks in many ways, but I think he speaks through nature, and it's a way for people to have peace. And so Nature Sings, MarleneTidwell.com.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love poetry, so it's so great. And your book as well, Eternal Heiress. How do people, do you have a website for that?
We don't. It's called 50 Days of Transformation, but they can purchase it on Amazon or wherever books are sold. And we believe.
And you can go to the Kings Hill website. Is there a link from that?
It's Kings Hill House of Prayer, KHHOP.org.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, I always close out the broadcast with keys because I believe that, God has so many keys out there and so much wisdom always flows from these chairs. So, Marlene, if you could leave the audience with a key, what would that key be?
My key would be never, ever give up. That was one of Winston Churchill's famous quotes. But when he made that quote, everybody was like, what do you mean? We're going down. So I would say whatever your situation is, if there's unanswered prayers, you've never seen the promises fulfilled, never, ever give up.
Amen.